Gopher tortoise. Guess the gopher tortoise. We have one. We have one of these in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it dug a hole in our neighbor's yard.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let me zoom in on that guy. Oh, he's eating his lettuce. Lost turtle. Oh, he's hiding. Oh. There's quite a few of them in here. What is that? What does that do? Like fluorescent?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That does do that, doesn't it?
That's cool one.
Biofluorescence.
Serious low. And there's a pygmy angelfish in there, huh? Banded coral shrimp.
What is that? Is that an eel? That's an eel, I think. It's hiding.
It's going down in the hole there. I lost it.
No, it's a fish, isn't it? It's a fish. I thought it was an eel.
See what it looks like without lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at these fish.
Right.
Oh, they're cute. That one's huge. Look how big.
Offshore reefs. Oh, look at that pink one. That's cute.
Oh, pretty. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there.
I'm going to get Molly touching a stingray.
Do you want to do the touch, the two-finger touch? So if you put your hand in and just leave, use your pinky fingers and leave your hand at about wrist deep. Here comes Poseidon and Chip. And they'll just come right up to you. You can just put them straight down the middle of their back like this. So they actually really like it. And remember, they've been handled by humans since they're born. They're very used to humans. That's good. Yeah. And we trim their barbs. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, it's okay to be afraid, but there's nothing to worry about. And here's Gracie. She's our only female, and she's a ham. Even though she's moving really slow, she'll be the one that'll really want to come over and get back. Yeah, they have a great volunteer program. Very nice. Love it. They look like little teeny tiny pancakes. We're talking about baby stingrays. When these guys are babies, they literally pop out like a burrito when they come out of mom because they get live birth, and then they just spread their wings and they immediately know how to do everything. They don't
Wow.
need anything, but they look like a little teeny tiny flat pancake. They're so cute. Aww.
Here it comes. All right.
There you go.
Did you touch it?
Well, we see them out in the estuary all the time. I think that's the way they get tucked back into the canal.
I'm going to try it. Are you going to try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Debbie's going to try it.
Huh?
Debbie's going to try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. What? Now two fingers.
didn't scare him, did I? Okay.
We're so used to this. Here comes, this is the Atlantic right now. I will tell you, he's acting like very friendly. He's usually does not like to be touched. If he's benthic, he'll stay on the bottom. He won't come up to you. You can reach in and touch him if you want. I just wanted to warn you that he'll probably like swim away and startle you. The sharks that are right there, you're welcome to touch them. Hey buddy, I'm just going to warn you, we don't usually like people standing on that ledge right there because we did have somebody fall in. So we just want to be really careful.
Yeah, it is slimy, isn't it?
Listen, if you need to stand on there just to touch the shark, will you be the spotter, please? And just, be the helper. But their tails are right there. You can see them kind of hiding under the rocks. And they're nocturnal. They're very sneaky sharks, so you can touch them.
Oh, so there's sharks over there.
Yeah, let me show you.
I'm like, sharks?
White-spotted bamboo sharks. Now, they are the most... First of all, they only get to be about 3 feet. They're very little. They almost look like fish. But they're not from the Atlantic Ocean. If you ever go to a museum or a gallery where there's a shark that you can pet, it's almost always this species because they're nocturnal, they sleep all day, they're very gentle, and they're benthic. They live on the bottom. So here's, let's see if I can sneak in. I'll pick one up for you. But these guys are tucked in under the... Oh, here, I can pick this guy up. He's out with those guys. So this guy he usually lets me hold him, but I'm going to tell you, I don't hold them against their will. So if he tries to squirm out of my hand, I'm going to let him go fast. You got to touch him really fast when I pick him up, okay? Ready?
You want to touch it?
So when you touch him, you're going to touch front to back like this. We don't go against the grain because guess what? If you went this way, it's like sandpaper. It's like kind of pushing against a man's beard in the opposite direction, so they don't like that. So front to back. Yep. Let me show you how I pet them first, and then I'll pick them up for you to pet. So we usually pet them on their backs like this, just front to back, nice and gentle. Or you can go like this, front to back. On their side, they have like nice silky skin. Are you ready? So come up nice and close. You're going to touch them as soon as I pick them up. Here we go.
Not at the shark's will.
Go ahead, touch them. Touch them. I'm going to pull them up really slow. Nicely done. Good job. He's just standing there. Good job. All right, now watch out.
Did good. Oops.
So Scotty, was he creepy looking?
How did it feel, Molly?
So what did he feel like?
Felt like rough.
That's cool.
That is cool.
You handled that really well.
Huh?
You handled that really well.
Good job, Molly.
When Robert and I first moved down here, we saw these like things like that, and we're like, man, they've got a lot of dead bodies around here. You know, we thought there was crime scenes or something. Here it was nests. Because it doesn't tell you on there. It just has the
When we were in North Carolina, they advised Becky, John's other sister, had a beach house right on the beach, and they told them that they had to keep the lights off in the evening for the sea turtle.
Yeah, they're real strict about that.
Oh yeah.
What are these things? Sea urchins.
That's pretty. Look at this fish.
That is a pretty fish.
They're taking care of him there.
Oh. Yeah, they rescue a lot of turtles.
We went to Ponce Inlet Turtle Hospital there. Look, we lost the turtle.
Oh, yeah.
They're checking it. They have to make sure that it's okay.
Oh, look at them.
I was walking, I walk our puppy every day, and we go in these woods behind the church, and it was raining one day, and he stumbled upon this thing and like sniffed it and jumped, and I was like, what is it? And I looked up and it's a turtle.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was big enough maybe to be crushed. We used to have 2 turtles, and then one summer we put them in like a plastic swimming pool, and it rained so much, the rain came clear up to the top, and
They escaped.
Johnny was devastated. I mean, these were his turtles we found. He named one Crusher and one Speedy, and we looked for hours after, and they were gone. Gone. Yeah, I should have brought it home, huh?
Alright, good morning everybody and welcome to the Marine Science Center. I'm Lisa, one of the educators here, and it is feeding time for our seahorses and a great opportunity for us to talk about what's going on in the ecosystem. Because our seahorses are what we call an indicator species. Does anybody know what that means? Indicator, that's a cool word, right? Indicator means it tells us it's a sign, it tells us a story, it's a clue. And so the presence or absence of seahorses in an ecosystem tells us whether or not the ecosystem is healthy. Right now, and about a few years ago, when we saw the decline in their populations right here in the Indian River Lagoon, we knew that we were in crisis. And last year, we ended up losing over 1,500 manatees in 1 year, when the average year mortality is only 200. So we are big time in crisis, and the reason is all of you can help. All of us can help. We can all do our part because scientists have determined that pesticides, fertilizers, and septic tanks that are not maintained is choking out our seagrasses. Now the seahorses live in the seagrasses, as do many of the animals. The seagrass communities are considered like the cradle of the ocean, the nursery of the oceans. But seagrasses are the main food source for manatees. One manatee requires over 100 pounds of seagrasses per day. Per day. And we have the entire Indian River Lagoon is now almost completely barren, no seagrasses. So it's a big, big deal. So we need your help. And we want to see more of these fabulous guys in the ecosystem because wait till you see them move. They are so much fun. I'm going to just put the tube in here right now and see if I can get them to come over here because I want you to be able to see them eat. First and foremost, when they do eat, they're using that horse-like snout like a straw. Their mouth does not open and close like ours. They have to suck in through that straw, kind of like you and I would drink a thick milkshake through a tiny straw. So you have to create all that pressure and force in your mouth to get that milkshake in. They have to do the same thing, and when they do, they get all this excess water in their mouth. And they have to get rid of it somehow, so they shoot it out their gill off the top of their head, and it looks like a puff of smoke coming out of the top of their head after they eat this shrimp. It's really cool. Another cool fun fact is seahorses mate for life. They only live about 1 to 4 years, so not a huge commitment, but they do mate for life. And what happens is the male horse uses that tail, it's called a prehensile tail, just like a monkey's tail, and he does this crazy little dance ritual to get the female to say yes. Once she says yes, they're married, and then he tells her when he's ready. They bump bellies, and they both have little slits in the front of their belly, and when they bump, it's called a transfer. The female transfers all of her eggs into the male's belly. He fertilizes the eggs while they're in his belly. He becomes pregnant. He carries all the babies to fruition. They actually hatch inside of him, and then he has contractions and actually gives live birth. And they come out sometimes, multiples at a time. The average birth is about 300, but it can be over 1,000.
Wow.
And sometimes as low as 50. Not many times lower than 50. Hey buddy, you want to do me a huge favor? I've got some seahorses. Actually, Jim, if you want to hand them to me, we'll pass them around. We had a live birth here, and these guys only made it about 2.5 weeks, so we kept them so you can see how small they are at 2.5 weeks. Oh, we got a taker. We've got somebody here. Go ahead. They're so itty bitty, and these guys that we're feeding right now were that size about a year ago when we got them. A little over a year ago. So they're full grown now. And so I'm going to feed them what's called mysis shrimp. It's not alive, so I'm going to pour water in it, and then I'm going to pour it down this feeding tube right down to their feeding cup.
Really tiny.
Now, why do you think I feed them on a feeding platform? That's kind of funky, huh? What do you think would be the reason for that? He's got his hand up. He's got his hand up? Let's see. Who wants to tell me? Why do you think? Yeah. That's a good observation, absolutely. But the other reason is, believe it or not, seahorses are fish. But if you look really closely at them, their fins in relationship to their body are very tiny. So guess what? They're terrible swimmers. So we have created this feeding platform for them so that you can see this guy's actually sitting his whole body in there. But some of them will wrap their tail around these little spikes coming out of the feeding platform so they can stabilize while they eat. Out in the estuary, they'll do that way down into the seagrasses and the corals. I'm going to try and shoot some of it down there for our basket star. They'll use that prehensile tail to hold on to the seagrasses, to the platform, or sometimes to each other. You'll see whole clumps of seahorses hanging on to each other with those tails so that they can kind of stabilize. Another little fun fact, guys, if you get really close and look at them, they have two big buggy eyes, and they can operate them independently of each other. So they might be focusing really hard on that food that they're trying to eat, while they're also looking around for predators and making sure that they're safe. So they kind of have like this little neighborhood watch crew going on while they're eating. Pretty fun, huh? So while you're up here, you'll notice there's lots of different animals in this estuary, in the seagrass community. We've got this really cool new basket star. Look at this guy, it's brand new. We only have a piece of this little mesh right here. He's actually an animal. That's called a basket star. And he only has 5 limbs, but they all branch off like that. So he's got one little central disc, and he actually scoops the tubes into that central disc, and that's how he takes those different limbs and scoops the tubes in there. So I kind of have some of the shrimp to push it down. I don't know if you saw that, so that all these other animals can eat. Yep, here's the starfish right here. Here you see him in the common cousins, but not the same species. And you know that there's over 10,000 species of different. All these other guys are kind of like the, we call them the janitors of the ocean. They're the cleanup crew. So what they do is they go down on the sand and they pick up all the remnants of the organic material, including organic material waste. Organic could be a lot, but it also would be waste. What would be waste from an animal's body?
You'll be okay. You got some water?
Must be little baby turtles in that swimming pool.
Oh, yeah.
They're not moving around much. There, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. The lighthouse is in the background.
Oh,
Good.
let me go over here.
They're very excited to eat, so don't, when they
She's like, there's another level. I said, yeah, up inside. Can we get to it? And she said, no. Yeah. That's why you can't. It's active. They don't want people messing with
Yeah,
it.
this runs at night.
That's cool. He'd stop at all these lighthouses. I can't tell you how many lighthouses I've been to.
Well, you have to send me a picture of this one.
Yeah, well, I'll have to take pictures of it. I just did like.
That's where Robert took me on our first date.
Oh yeah. Aw.
All the big Fresno glasses, I think, would be interesting.
Okay.
And then there's a little building that we passed.
So right over here?
No, left. Go left.
Ponce Leon.